NATO helicopters have hit their first targets in Libya. Russian Foreign Ministry Sergei Lavrov has denounced the deployment as a step towards a ground operation.
We expressed our opinion over this escalation of the military operation. We think what's happening is a shift towards a ground operation. This would be very regretful because the violations of the Security Council resolution already taking place are more than enough to think about the attitude towards UN's decisions.
Well, British and French choppers attacked Colonel Gaddafi's forces near the port city of Brega. They were deployed just days after NATO extended its intervention for another 3 months. Recent weeks have seen intensified Allied airstrikes on the Libyan army.
There are indications that a dialogue can start, which will produce a genuine Libyan political process. If you simply keep dictating things from the outside, by supporting the rebels, by saying that this person has to go, this person has to stay, bringing somebody in, announcing that some particular individual is legitimate, the other is not legitimate, then you have to adopt the country. Just go ahead and adopt the country. Do another Iraq in Libya. We don't believe that, as I was trying to say, that as foreign capitals can determine who is going to lead the country and what is going to happen there. There has to be a political process. So our idea is that there must be a ceasefire as quickly as possible, because it can produce a situation where civilians are not going to suffer any longer.
And political author Jean Bricmont told us here at RT that NATO stepping up the attacks on Libya is more proof that the mission cannot be called humanitarian.
They are just taking part in a war to overthrow Gaddafi and replace them by the rebel government. That's as simple as that. They are not protecting civilians anymore. That's obvious for a long time. That has been obvious for a long time. The Russian government has said that, Latin Americans have said that, the African Union has said that. I think the Arab League is silent about that because they are divided. I think everybody sees that it's not a humanitarian mission. It's just a war where they take one side. Maybe you can like that side or not, but they just take side in a civil war. The more humanitarian impulse would be to stop the war and try to find a negotiated solution, but that's what they don't want. And of course, once they are on the side of the rebels are not going to make any concession. Just the same way the Israelis don't want to make concession to Palestinians because they have the Americans on their side. The Americans throw their weight behind one side in an ethnic or a regional or a political conflict. Of course, that side is not going to make concession because they think they're going to win, which may not be true, but that's what they will think.